Hello YouTube, my name is Nikki the Great and this is my first YouTube video. Thank you so much for taking the time to hear what we've got to say over here at Nikki the Great. I decided to start this channel based on just a prompting to share my thoughts, share my feelings, share things I've experienced to kind of encourage others. My goal is to explain to you and to teach to you the lessons that I've learned from the School of Hard Knocks. It's not going to be a long video today. It's going to be just the first thing that come to mind to kind of do a small intro. But this message is going to be titled Being Your Own Lover. Being your own lover, and I want you kind of just to sit and let that resonate, what that might mean to you to be your own lover. And being your own lover is not just loving yourself, but loving yourself so much that you can radiate that same love to others around you. And the first thing that comes to mind is to simply smile at other people and to experience what it is like to smile or do something kind for somebody else and be able to sit back and reap the benefit of how that feels in that moment to make someone else feel good about themselves or to make someone else smile back at you. I'm gonna do another video entitled The Great Pour, but I just kind of wanted to bring that to you for starters, to allow you to kind of contemplate a little bit what it is like to pour into yourself, and not only yourself, but to pour into yourself so much that you can extend that outside of yourself to other people. That's where the real power comes in. The next thing is to share with people, either verbally or virtually, something positive that has happened to you, or share something positive that you're thinking about, or something positive that's happened to somebody else. There's a lot of power in thinking positive, being positive, speaking on positive things, and dwelling on positive things. Not only is it good for your mind, it's good for your body, and it's good for your social circle. I like to think of my mind as being a garden, right? And gardeners know that they don't plant weeds or allow weeds to come up in their gardens, whether they're exotics that they're planting, fruits or vegetables, or just a flower bed. They definitely pull those weeds up. So your mind and negativity is considered a weed in your mind. So you want to definitely pull those up at the root. So I want you to focus on the positive. And the more you focus on the positive, the longer you focus on the positive, the more your mind will start thinking positively. It's also healing for your mind, because a lot of times something that I've struggled with too is just being negative all the time. And one thing about being negative is you don't realize you're being negative, and you attract negative people, and then you wonder why you're always just depressed and not feeling up to your best. So let's focus on things that are positive and share them, verbally share them with others, because there's power also in words, and your mind can hear what you're saying. The last one is I want you to be your best friend, not your biggest critic. And I had heard someone talking on that, being your best friend and not your biggest critic, several years ago, and it really just stuck with me since then. I think a lot of times as women, we look in the mirror and we never, I'm not going to say never, but a lot of us can sit there and pick apart our faces, or pick apart our bodies, or our hair, or our facial features, or the complexion of our skin. We'll pick ourselves apart so bad to where we believe that we're ugly. And so that is a mindset that I think that we need to definitely go out of. So when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, whether you be a man or a woman, look at the positives. We're always changing. We're always trying to do better and look our best, but always focus more on the positive than the negatives. And you will see what an impact that will have on your self-image and your self-confidence. I think also as women, we tend to look at the Instagram models and how beautiful they are and how beautiful their bodies are and how they get all this attention. And it's so easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to the Insta models and feeling that we're not as up to par as they are. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being an Insta model. I think those women are gorgeous. But let's not compare ourselves to other women. Let's look at ourselves as being our own unique beauty in ourselves and being comfortable in our own skin. I'm going to go ahead and conclude that. Thank you so much for your time. My name again is Nikki the Great, and thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.